Hey guys, drop everything you're doing for the next few minutes because what I'm about to tell you is going to clear up weeks of confusion and probably save you from falling for a dozen fake headlines. The rumored $2,000 Christmas stimulus check that's blowing up everywhere right now, is it real? Is it coming next week? Is the IRS already printing them? You're about to get the full, no BS truth in one shot, so smash that like button right now if you're tired of clickbait. And stay locked in because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where things stand and what's actually possible in 2026. If you want the earliest, real updates the second something official drops, hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never have to dig through garbage again. Let's jump in. Everyone's phone has been exploding with thumbnails screaming, $2,000 check before Christmas, or Trump just signed it, and I totally get why you're here. Groceries are insane, rent keeps climbing, and the idea of $2,000 hitting your account before the holidays sounds like a miracle. So let's kill the suspense right now. There is zero chance of any $2,000 check, tariff dividend, stimulus payment, or whatever they're calling it this week, landing in your bank account in December 2025 or January 2026. Zero. The president himself was asked point blank a few days ago if Americans would see anything this year, and he said flat out, no, not this year, next year sometime. And when pressed, he made it clear we're talking mid-2026 at the absolute earliest. Probably closer to fall because that conveniently lines up right before the midterms. Politicians love timing big announcements like that. We've seen it before, and it doesn't automatically make the idea fake, but it does tell you this is a long-term play, not a Christmas surprise.
Here's why nothing is moving fast. There is no bill, no legislation, no funding mechanism, no IRS program, nothing. The IRS already put out public statements saying they are not preparing any new payments because Congress has not passed a single law authorizing it. Even if the White House dropped a perfect bill on Congress's desk tomorrow morning, you're still looking at months of debates, amendments, horse trading, then months more for the IRS to build the eligibility systems, test direct deposit pipelines, and handle the flood of calls. Remember how long it took to get the COVID checks out, even when both parties actually wanted it done yesterday? Same story here, except right now, the two sides aren't even in the same zip code on agreement. Now let's talk about the money, because this is the part most videos completely skip, and it's the biggest reality check of all. The entire plan is built around using tariff revenue to fund these payments so it's not taxpayer money, which sounds awesome in a soundbite. Here's the actual math nobody wants to show you. In the first 10 months of 2025, total tariff collections are sitting at roughly $195 billion. If you sent $2,000 to every adult American making under roughly $100K a year, the ballpark the administration keeps floating, you're talking about 150 million adults, which comes to $300 billion right there. And that's before you even think about adding kids or raising the income cap. That means the tariff money collected so far doesn't even cover the full cost. We're already $100 to $150 billion short, and that gap grows every time they expand who qualifies. So either the checks shrink, the income limits drop hard, or, and this is usually what happens, the government just borrows the difference and we add it to the deficit. That's the part you won't see on the flashy thumbnails, but it's the reason a lot of budget hawks on both sides are pumping the brakes.
Another big question I keep seeing in comments is, who actually gets it? Right now, the president keeps saying middle-income and moderate-income Americans, but that phrase means completely different things depending on where you live. $100,000 in rural Georgia is upper middle class. $100,000 in Los Angeles barely covers rent and tacos. Past stimulus programs used cutoffs around $75K individual, $150K married, but nothing is locked in yet. Working parents, seniors on fixed incomes, veterans, people on disability, the long-term unemployed, millions would breathe easier with $2,000. But until there's an actual bill with actual numbers, every eligibility charts floating around is just somebody's guess. There's also the inflation elephant in the room. A lot of us still remember 2021, 2022, when trillions in stimulus hit at the same time supply chains were wrecked and prices shot through the roof. Most economists agree those checks were part of the inflation spike, not the only part, but a big one. Drop another $300 billion plus into the economy in one shot, and a bunch of experts are worried we could see round two, especially with prices already sticky on things like insurance, rent, and food. Seniors on fixed Social Security would get hit hardest by that because they can't just pick up overtime. On the flip side, millions of families are drowning right now, and $2,000 would be a legitimate lifeline. It's not hard to see both sides of this argument.
So, where does that leave us? Bottom line, Christmas 2025 is not getting a $2,000 gift from Uncle Sam. The The idea itself is still alive. Tariffs are still bringing in cash every single day, and the president keeps mentioning direct payments to Americans as part of his agenda. So 2026 is very much in play once Congress actually writes the bill and figures out how to pay for it without blowing up the deficit or reigniting inflation. Until then, every post telling you to check your account Friday or click this link to claim your money is 100% garbage designed to farm clicks and steal data. Don't fall for it. If you're hurting right now, I've got detailed videos linked down below walking through every real program still paying out. 2025 tax refunds that can still hit 5 figures for some people, emergency rental assistance that's quietly still funded in many states, utility bill help, SNAP increases, low-income home energy assistance, the whole list. Those are boring compared to a giant headline check, but they're real and they're available today. Drop a comment and let me know which one you want me to update first. Look, I get it. This isn't the news any of us wanted to hear, especially with the holidays just around the corner. I know a lot of you are feeling the pinch, bills stacking up, groceries to buy, gifts to plan, and maybe even just trying to make it to the end of the month without stress. Trust me, I feel it too. We all want relief yesterday, and I wish I could magically make it happen. But here's the reality. These things take time. Money programs, stimulus checks, or any kind of federal relief aren't just handed out overnight. They go through committees, debates, votes, and funding approvals, and sometimes even when it seems like it's moving fast, delays happen. I don't sugarcoat that, and I won't pretend otherwise.
But here's what I can promise. The moment something real happens, when Congress actually introduces a measure, approves funding, or even sets a tangible timeline, you'll hear it here first. And I mean it. No hype, no exaggeration, no clickbait nonsense. You deserve straight-up facts, not rumors or wishful thinking. That's why this channel exists, to cut through the noise, to give you clarity, and to make sure you're never left guessing about what's coming next with your money. In the meantime, there's still plenty you can do. First, make sure you're taking advantage of every legitimate benefit you already qualify for. There are programs out there for healthcare, housing, utilities, food, and more that many people overlook. Don't leave money on the table. Check official government resources, and if you need help, reach out to local assistance programs or even community groups. A little research now can make a big difference for your holiday season. I also want to encourage you to take care of each other. This time of year can be stressful, but small acts of kindness go a long way. Even if you can't give a lot financially, helping someone understand what resources are available, sharing tips, or just being there to listen can make a huge difference. Money matters, yes, but community and support matter too. That's part of weathering these challenges smartly. If this video or this update even helped you a little bit, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up. It helps this channel reach more people so we can spread the truth instead of scams, rumors, or misleading claims that are all over social media. And don't just watch silently. Drop your thoughts below. Let me know if you think ideas like this stimulus program should even happen in 2026, or if our focus should be somewhere else entirely. I want to hear your perspective, because these discussions matter.
And finally, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Why? Because the moment real updates hit, real money moves, I'll be covering it immediately. No delays, no fluff, just facts and guidance you can trust. I want to make sure you're prepared, informed, and never left in the dark about what's happening with your finances. I genuinely appreciate every single one of you watching, commenting, and engaging here. You're the reason this channel exists, and I don't take that lightly. Stay strong, stay smart with your money, and keep looking out for each other. These times can be tough, but together, we can navigate them, make informed choices, and come out stronger on the other side. Thanks again for being here, for trusting this channel, and for being part of a community that values truth over hype. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next update.